Well, welcome into this Tuesday night game, Kings Christian Collegiate against Father Henry Carr. Kings residing at 7-4, and Father Henry 6-2 on the season. Henry Carr in white, Kings in red, and the game gets off. Quick drive, and an easy layup there. This one from Kobe Lamb. Let's get us started. And Kings with a quick response, Alexander Nwagha on the counter. The ball swung up top. Joshua Morgan back to Lamb. Lamb just off the target. And Kings with possession. Quick drive, offensive rebound, and the putback. No finish, but 2 free throws for Jalen Pasley. And Paisley missing the first of 2 free throws. He makes the second for a 3-2 lead. And here we have the ball swung around the horn. Quick rotations, quick movement. And the mid-range jumper gets it to go, and number 33, Caleb Johnson. And good ball movement early on by these two teams, trying to get all of their players some touches. And Luca kicks it to the corner. Pump fake, the drive, good dish, but an offensive foul called as Lamb hits the deck, drawing the foul. Both of these teams off to a flying start. Both programs surpassing their wins totals already, only halfway through the season from last year. As we see the ball swung around once again. Good movement. Lamb for 3. Rises up and misses it, but offensive rebound and the putback. Once again, it's Caleb Johnson for the Crusaders. And the ball brought up by Paisley. Into the corner. Swung around. Corner jumper. Elbow jumper, excuse me. No good. Johnson with the rebound. Good dish on the inside and an easy layup. Marcus Harding with the easy finish there. And right away we see the press from Henry Carr that we'll likely see for the majority of this game. The floater, and it's good. Luca Sakura. And Father Henry Carr off to an early 8-5 lead, and Lamb trying to add to it. No good. Rebounded. And end-to-end, the dish swung around once again. Big block, but a foul called. Marcus Harding picking up the first foul of the game. Alexander Nwagha to the line. He hits the first of his 2 free throws. And he misses the second one. Rebounded, Johnson. Good move behind the back. Takes it up strong, unable to connect. Blocked by number 13, Alexander Nwagha. Coming back off that free throw miss to pick up the block, but it will stay with Henry Carr attacking. Joshua Morgan. Shot clock down. Turnover. This one stolen by Shamir Walker. Corner stepped out of bounds. Jalen Paisley with the turnover, unaware of where his footing was. Joshua Morgan. A drive unable to connect. Jalen Menzies with the miss and sprinting to the other end. In and out, offensive rebound, another miss. And now Henry Carr looking to take advantage of a quick outlet pass. This one misses as well, but a rebound on the floor. Jalen Paisley picks it up. A very pedestrian call, however, the correct one. Now Caleb Johnson to inbound. Gets the ball under the rim. Spin move. And one. Joshua Morgan with the foul and the free throw. Henry Carr jumping out to an early 10-6 lead. And they tack on one more for 11. And a strip, unable to come up with the steal. Corralled once again. Miss layup. This time the finish and the foul. Number 15, Coleman, stuck. Joshua Morgan now. Swinging it around. Good dish, intercepted this time. Paisley with it. Strong move on the inside. In and out once again. And Paisley with the ball up top, pump fake. Deep three, front rim, and a defensive foul. Lamb picking this one up. Kobe Lamb very aggressive early on in this game. Sakura dishes it out, up top. Leap with the ball. And intercepted by Lamb, taking it coast to coast. Great dish. And the layup is good by number 33, Caleb Johnson. Great feed there by Lamb. Jalen Menzies trying to pick up the steal, but only gets the foul. We'll see a couple substitutions from Father Henry Carr. Rayshawn Scarlett in the game, as well as Cameron David. And Kings Collegiate already in the bonus, only 5 minutes into this first quarter. Ball swung around, Lamb. Over to the corner. Back to Lamb. Quick pick and roll, swung it around, Scarlett. Back to Scarlett. Over to Lamb, he shoots a deep three. Doesn't get anything. And this one heading Kings' direction. Duck. Swings it. Great pass inside and the jam home. Alexander Nuwagha. Lamb into the corner. Scarlett on the inside, easy layup. Caleb Johnson with another one inside the paint. And a steal there by Lamb, his second of the game. Easy layup for the man who has been all over the floor right now, Kobe Lamb. And Kings calls their first timeout of the game. 6 minutes in, Father Henry Carr with a 4-point lead over Kings Christian Collegiate. Already Kobe Lamb taking this game by storm, controlling the complexion on the defensive and the offensive end. Speaking of Father Henry Carr, they came out storming in the new season, amassing the same amount of wins that they had last season, a season which they finished 3-13 over their first 4 games. They started off the season with back-to-back blowout wins against Athlete Institute, both black and red, before dropping their first game to a very strong Thornley Thunder team, who was the only OSBA team to hand Orangeville a loss this season. They followed that loss up with 4 straight wins, most notably a nail-biting overtime win against the defending champions, the Rise Wolfpack, 128-123. Now coming off a loss to Orangeville and commanding a strong 6-2 record, the Crusaders have certainly aligned themselves as one of the dark horse favorites of the season, already with double their wins they had last season before the halfway point in the year. And they'll start on the defensive end, employing that press that they love to use. Corner 3 from Kings. Unable, but Henry Carr with the rebound. Looking to counter here. Lamb back to Scarlett. Back to Lamb. Into the corner. Kobe Lamb truly illustrating this offense in the way that he'd like it to go. And a jumper, no good. Long rebound. Julian Leap with it. And dished out to the corner. And travel there by Robert Manella. Cameron David now. Over to Lamb. To Courage. Great dish inside there, making it look easy. Damani Brown. Now Leap with it. Good move, looking for the open man. Easy finish on the inside. Leap doing all the hard work. Alexander Nuwagha with the finish off glass. Lamb swinging it around. And a foul called. This one on John Lewis Morvan. And Kobe Lamb taking a seat for the first time this game. Excuse me, the last foul on Kobe Lamb, so I believe that was his second one. And a deep 3 this one, nothing but net. Number 15, Coleman sticks it from deep. Now Mamek using the body. Deep position here. Good move using those long legs. Damani Brown working it inside the paint once again for another 2. Leap, kicks it to the corner. Manella back in there for a floater. Luca Sakura. 1 point lead, Father Henry Carr. Two high-powered offenses this season going back and forth as we see another foul called. This one, Luka Sakota, just after he drilled the floater on the other end, picking up a foul on this side. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. And both teams in the bonus now. And a turnover, this one, Glendon Itua Mamek. Kings sticking with that press that they love to employ. Excuse me, Henry Carr sticking with the press, Kings having to break it down, which has not been a problem all game long. And 8 seconds left on the shot clock here. Stock triggers. And Stuck with the ball back. Drives, blocking foul, nearly gets the three-point play, unable to get the finish. But he'll be at the line shooting 2 free throws. Coleman knocks down the first of 2. And the ball swung around once again. Scarlett. David. Back to Scarlett and a turnover here. Players hitting the deck. Kings coming up with the ball. An interesting pass finding his man, Paisley, with a mid-range jumper, sticks it. Nothing but net. With a 1 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Paul Melnick calling for the last shot. And a 3 knocked down by Cameron David. With a few seconds left. Shot forced up, but no good at the end of 1 quarter. Father Henry Carr trailing this one 23-24. We'll take a quick break, but we will be right back. Welcome back to the second quarter of this game. Father Henry Carr trailing King's Christian College 23-24. Both teams going back and forth in this first quarter. A very entertaining opening 10 minutes of this game. Ryan Siegel once again here. And in case you're just joining us, Kings in the red, Henry Carr in the white and blue. As we see an early foul, this one on Jalen Paisley, who's the man who was fouled. And an early foul here. Of course, both teams in the bonus at the end of the first quarter, picking up right where they left off. Shamir Walker into the game. Lucas Sakota, good move, floater. Just grazes the front of the rim. Sakota looking for the steal, unable to corral it. Great no-look pass. And the easy finish, Cameron David to Damani Brown. But Cameron David doing all the hard work. Brown reaping the rewards with the easy layup. And another great pass. This connection, Robert Manella to Jalen Paisley. Non-stop action as we see Cameron David this time inside the paint getting a bucket of his own. Now Luka Sakota slowing it down. Shamir Walker back to Sakota, running a bit of a two-man game. Over to the corner, rises up. Back iron, long rebound. Courage swings it around. Joshua Morgan. Mid-range jumper, banks it in. Did he call it? Doesn't matter, 2 points and a 3-point lead for Father Henry. Coleman, good drive and nearly a great finish with the right, hitting back iron, heading out. Cameron David swings it to top, Joshua Morgan. Brown working his way into the paint, dishing it out. A great finish that time. Courage with another one. Luka swings it around. Jalen Paisley. Corner three. This one front rim. Offensive rebound. Manella keeping the possession alive. Sakota, another deep three, front rim. Neither of these teams doing a great job of connecting from behind the arc, but getting the ball into the paint once again, Joshua Morgan. Sakota doing a great job of working through this Henry Carr press. And a wide open three from the corner. This one flat, but an offensive rebound. And the putback short again. Jalen Paisley on back-to-back misses. And a foul called. Henry Carr will retain possession. Checking in now, Caleb Johnson and Marcus Harding. And head coach Paul Melnick calling for some more post-ups for Henry Carr. And a good steal here, but turned over right away. But unable to be corralled in a corner three. Catch and shoot and connect. This one, Coleman stuck once again. Joshua Morgan now. Nemec travel, and a turnover. Good movement inside for the easy layup. This one, Robert Manella. Shirley kicks it around. Joshua Morgan nearly finishing it up, but unable to connect. Going the other end. Oh, and a huge block, but followed up. That was Caleb Johnson on the block, but unable to grab the defensive rebound as well. But highlight reel for reel on the defensive end. We see Joshua Morgan get fouled and head to the line for 2. And Joshua Morgan at the line as one of our highlighted players. The 6'1" shooting guard leads the team on both sides of the ball. Very calm demeanor, allows him to play composed defensively and dissect every type of opponent's defense that his team will play throughout the year. So he knocks down the second one as well. Henry Carr sticking with this press, although has not been successful, and a huge slam on the other end. Alexander Nuwagha with the monster tomahawk. Morgan calling for isolation, swings it around. And an air ball. Now Kings with it. Strong move there. Offensive rebound, the kick out, but a foul called. Lucas Sakota able to corral his own miss, trying to dish it out to the shooter, but will get fouled. Excuse me, it was a shooting foul. Heading to the line for 2 free throws. And from one side to the other, we already highlighted Henry Carr's floor general, but on King's side, it's Lucas Sakota who runs the offensive sets. He's very crafty, he provides great leadership and monitors the squad very well, and truly has the ability to rise up and score from just about anywhere on the floor, as we've seen for the majority of the first 15 minutes of this game. Henry Carr with the ball out of bounds. Caleb Johnson, the trigger man. Johnson swings for a 3, and a 3 hit. This one from Jalen Menzies. A rare 3 in this game, as most of the action has been inside 10 feet. And another 3 lined up, unable to connect, but an offensive rebound once again. Coleman stuck with it. Swings it around. Sakota unable to locate his feet, stepping out of bounds. Turnover. Father Henry Carr with a 3-point lead with 4 minutes left in the second quarter. And a foul on Julian Leap. Getting a little too handsy with Caleb Johnson. And great movement, creating an open shot. This one hitting backboard, however. Stuck. Kicks it to the corner. Good movement on the inside. Little bit of a hook, in and out once again. Coleman stuck. I believe that's the second time that it looked like the ball was going to go in this game, but unable to find the bottom of the rim. Sakota, mid-range jumper. That's his area. Rises up and knocks it down. No defenders near him. He'll convert that more times than not. Ball worked around. Mid-range jumper, nothing but air again. And Sakota again with the layup, putting the team on his back, doing what he does best and illustrating the offense the way that he'd like. And right now, he'd like to be the scorer. Leap. Over to Sakota, in the corner, wide open for three, front rim. You got to start to believe that once this game continues to unfold, it's going to be the team who can hit those outside shots that's going to pull away, because neither side, up to this point, able to consistently hit open jumpers. Right now, Henry Carr controlling a 1-point lead, but neither side able to truly make a run in this game. And a timeout called by Henry Carr. Excuse me, by Kings Christian. The confusion of Henry Carr. We're going to take a brief break, but we'll be back in a few short moments. And we're back. Father Henry Carr controlling a 1-point lead in a game that neither team has been able to step out on the front foot. Henry Carr with 2 timeouts left, and Kings no timeouts left in the half. As they pound the ball on the inside, that's Marcus Harding with an easy bucket. Great pass on the inside. Harding called for the foul. A little too aggressive there. Sakota with a great interior pass. And Cameron, hey-ho, to the line. And hey-ho making the second of 2. Morgan. Joshua Morgan for a 3. This one, back rim. Sakota rebound. All over the floor of this game, Sakota. Dishing it off, working the ball around. Now Sakota, once again, mid-range jumper, in and out. Sticking with Father Henry Carr. But Lucas Sakota getting to his spot, rising up, just unable to connect. Accuracy was there, but a little short on that one. Checking back into this game, Kobe Lamb, who picked up a team-high 2 steals in his first 7 or so minutes in this one. And truly been a driving force for this team when he's on the floor. of course, had to sit the last 10 or so minutes with the 2 fouls. Now Lucas Sakota once again, dishing it to the corner, wide open 3 once again. No good. It feels like a broken record right now. A lot of misses on both sides. Coleman stuck, unable to convert. Lamb illustrating this offense. Kobe Lamb with a great move and a great pass, and one. This one, Marcus Harding going glass with the right hand. He'll have a shot to get a 3-point play.
Hey, blue. Blue. Rayshawn, you're up front. Rayshawn front, Kobe and Josh Wings. Sprint back, Caleb Marcus, sprint. Blue.
And Harding converts the 3-point play. Father Henry up 5. One thing that King's done a splendid job of today is not turning the ball over, especially with this press. Wide open player in the corner, but the shot up by Cameron Hayhoe, nothing but air. And this one, heading King's direction. On that last play, it looked like Julian Lepp was wide open in the corner, but Hayhoe taking it on himself, unable to convert. And here Jalen Paisley to Sakota. Manella, Paisley. Deciding not to use the screen, and Lamb picks up his 3rd foul, as he will likely be subbed off, to the dismay of him. Understanding how big of a driving factor he is to this offense. He's got to cool it a little bit on the defensive end, however, getting subbed out just a minute into his into his first appearance in the second quarter. Checking in for him will be number 32, Malik Kador. As Jalen Paisley at the line. Knocks it down, a 4-point lead. And with the second, he cuts it down to 3. Oh, good pressure there, nearly knocking the camera over, but thank goodness for the wall over here protecting me and the rest of our OSBA staff. The first time Kings truly used the pressure in this game and nearly resulting in a steal. Henry Carr getting the inbound just in front of half court, able to corral it and control it. Good swing. Great finish that time, Caleb Johnson. And no more shot clock left in this one. Nearly stolen though. Ball swung around, 13 seconds. And a 3-pointer is up, and it's good. One of very few threes, Shamir Walker. 3 seconds, the shot up, and it's good. Joshua Morgan ends the quarter off. Father Henry Carr with a 4-point lead as we head into break, 49-45. We'll be back after the halftime intermission. Welcome back to the OSBA broadcast. Father Henry Carr, who has 6 wins and 2 losses on the season, is up on King's Christian Collegiate 49-45. King's Christian 7-4 on the season. Started off with a mid-range floater. This one off. And coming back on the other end, this one again, Joshua Morgan, offensive rebound and the putback, no good. Jalen Paisley. Ball swung around, but taken away this one. Harding going up strong, picking up the foul. Harding at the line for 2 free throws. And off on the second one. Rebound corralled, given away nearly. Shot clock down, and an offensive foul after nearly the turnover.
You guys got to watch that shot clock. You shouldn't have reset it.
After 1 quarter, Lucas Dakota leading the scoring for his side with a total of 13 points at halftime. And on the other end, Caleb Johnson with 12 of his own. And right on cue, Johnson with a turnover to match his 12 points. And now Kings with the ball. Jalen Paisley working the screen and roll. Swinging it around, another 3, another one short. And now on the other end. Contested shot, offensive rebound, put back and 1. Caleb Johnson, 14 points to this point, and he'll have a chance to make it 15 at the line. Checking into the game, Robert Manella for Kings. And Johnson strokes it. Good movement. And a good move, corralling the rebound, putting it back, Jalen Paisley. Joshua Morgan swings it. Cameron David. Good move, working it around. Menzies, back to Morgan. And a great take using the strong right hand off glass. Paisley, it's blowing by 1, finishing nearly in and out with the right off a good sequence of moves. And this one, foul called on Cameron David, who's going to be shooting 2 of his own, nearly converting that one. Henry Carr with a 55-47 lead, 2.5 minutes into this third quarter.
Call your checks right now. Who you got, Josh? Talk to me, Marcus.
Now Stocks wings it. Manella Sakota, great pass, elbow jumper, bang. Shamir Walker. Now Cameron David hanging, nearly hitting. Defensive rebound. And good movement here. Ball inside the post. Great finish there. Coleman stuck with it. And Henry Carr controlling the inbound. Offensive foul. This one taken on the numbers by number 1, Jalen Paisley. Kings priding themselves on the defensive end of the floor. 4th in the league last season in blocks per game. As we see a foul called on number 21, Marcus Harding. And Shamir Walker will head to the line. So we see Damani Brown heading into the game. Joshua Morgan, strong move, great pass, easy finish from number 13, Damani Brown. Sakota in the corner for a 3. This one heading through Robert Manella. Joshua Morgan with a deep 3, contested in and out. Sakota, coast to coast. Great pass, making it look easy there. Coleman stuck with the easiest 2 points he'll get of the game. Sakota doing a great job of keeping his head up and finding his players in transition. Joshua Morgan taking control of this game on his side. Huge block, offensive rebound. Morgan finds the trailing shooter. Just off, another offensive rebound. Morgan for 3. Nothing but net. Joshua Morgan following up his earlier miss with the corner 3. And on the other end, Morgan just missing it. Seems like we have an injured player down. Looks to be okay. Coleman stuck. As we see a couple new faces entering the game. Kobe Lamb as well as Rashawn Scarlett. Lamb, of course, a huge factor in that first half, bursting onto the scene, but picking up 2 fouls in the first 8 minutes, taking a seat for the next 10. Then right when he was checked in, picking up his 3rd foul, which forced him to sit out for the rest of the second quarter. Now I'm sure his coach, Paul Melnick, will have said a word or two to him. In order for him to be able to stay on the floor, he'll need to avoid fouls going forward. Connects on the second one, Jalen Menzies. Lucas Sakota blows by one, goes up strong, just off iron, and he'll pick up the foul. A little bit of a frustration foul as he clearly wanted that one to fall. And this one will put them into the bonus. Damani Brown heading to the line. Father Henry Carr with a 7-point lead with 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Lucas Sakota dishes it off. And a big steal here, heading the other way. And a huge block by number 13, Alexander Nuwaga. And on the other end, foul called. Lucas Sakota hitting the deck. But he'll hit the charity stripe for 2 free throws.
Maxim, that's coming off the backboard. Nobody saw it. Okay. Okay. Top shooter.
Bit of a talking point between the referee and the head coach. It looked like it could have been a goaltend. Nothing called. As Sakota knocks the second of his 2 free throws. Cameron David swings it around. Scarlett. Over to Lamb. Back to Scarlett. Hitting the elbow. Lamb for 3. This one short. Long rebound, Sakota. Great interior pass. Easy layup. None unable to connect. Other way. This one able to go down. Jalen Menzies. Lucas Sakota stripped. Nearly stolen. That one. Number 13, Damani Brown. Able to poke the ball away. Get it off of Sakota, but Brown on the outside, getting the last touch of it. And here we'll have a timeout and a short break. Father Henry leading 67 to 59. Welcome back. Father Henry Carr up by 8 points at this point, and a blown dunk. This one, number 13, Alexander Niwaha. And on the other end, number 14, Cameron David, working his way on the inside to extend the lead to a game-high 10 points. Looks like Henry Carr starting to take advantage of the complexion of the game. Niwaha looking to the inside. Sakota unable to corral it. referee calling it in King's direction. Nuaha. Another errant pass from Nuaha, looking for Sakota. And coming in for Nuaha, John Lewis Morvan. Menzies kicks it. Cameron David on the inside. Back to Menzies for three. This one short again. Rebound Lamb. Goes up strong and he hits it over three defenders from Kings, extending this lead to 12 points. This one deflected. Lamb on the other end. As we see a huge sigh from the Henry Carr bench, hoping that he would throw it down, but all looks the same, 2 points either way. And huge pressure now from Henry Carr. Rayshawn Scarlett knocking that one out of bounds. And Father Henry on a huge run. Looks like they might be taking control of this game. King still has 3 timeouts. Might want to look to use it because they are all over the place right now. And another steal. And this one, another layup as we see another sigh from the bench of Henry Carr, hoping that their player would throw it down. Jalen Menzies with another 2, extending this lead to 16 points. As we see Lucas Sakota looking at the score. Him and his Kings teammates have a bit of an uphill climb as a little bit of a stumble there. Sakota allowing number 31, Rayshawn Scarlett, to the bucket, extending their lead to 18 now. Sakota, deep 3 here. Off corner iron. It looks like this Kings team is a little bit out of steam. One minute left in the quarter. Let's see how Henry Carr wraps it up. High post. Oh, and a great feed on the inside. Jalen Menzies with another 2, extending this lead to 20 now. Sakota, good move. Great dish. And another turnover. Menzies in and out, looking for the highlight reel, getting nothing. And yet another turnover. I feel like a bit of a broken record here, but another missed shot, and this game is seeing a whole new complexion. And finally, Kings ends this Henry Carr run, but still trail by 18. 2-second difference, game clock, shot clock. Lamb. Up and down, Kobe Lamb with 10 seconds. Good dish and a foul. This one, we'll see their players to the line. Both teams in the foul now.
Hey, press break.
Lucas Sakota.
On the floor.
Head coach Paul Melnuck clearly going to be happy with the way his players have came out in this third quarter. Truly taking this game by storm, controlling the complexion at this point, and retaining an 18-point lead. They'll have the final shot. Down the floor, rising, and hitting, getting a friendly bounce. That's Cameron David ending this quarter with a 21-point lead. They're taking care of business in the third. Father Henry Carr, 84. 21 points ahead of Kings, who have 63. We'll be back in a brief moment. Welcome back to this OSBA broadcast. Ryan Siegel here. Henry Carr with a 21-point lead, being the aggressors early on, taking it right to the hole, but a jump ball called. It'll go Kings' way. Henry Carr not happy with the lead they have right now, sticking with that high press that's worked so well. And a shot clock violation, the first one called of the game. It looked like they had two players wide open down the floor, but unable to connect with either of them. And Henry Carr picking up right where they left off in that third quarter, forcing yet another turnover. Lamb, who has been spot on this game. Mid-range jumper, knocks it down. That is a fluid stroke he has there, hitting nothing but net. On the other end, going up strong and knocking this one down, Jalen Paisley. Rayshawn Scarlett. Good move. And now Lamb orchestrating the offense, passing it to Scarlett. Low post, deep in the corner, and a deep three. This one falling over the backboard, off the rim. Father Henry Carr doing a great job controlling this lead. 21 points, and it just exploded in that third quarter. Damani Brown with the foul away from the ball. And checking in for Damani Brown, Marcus Harding. Harding, one of the players to look out for. A true two-way player that provides size, length, and an inside presence for his team. He's truly looking to take it to the next step in only his second season with Father Henry. A player that can truly bring the impact on both sides of the floor. And right away, they were looking for him. He'll pick up the foul. But right away, you can see the size differential that he possesses on the floor. Of course, standing 6'8", towering over a lot of the players. Excuse me, every one of the players on the floor, except for the newly inserted Alexander Nuwagha. A clear matchup discrepancy there. Nuwagha being inserted to guard the size of Marcus Harding. And now a ball swung around. A shot from outside. And an offensive rebound, yet another one controlled. Jalen Menzies. And they're truly doing a great job of corralling these offensive rebounds. Nuwagha swinging it around. Leap. Good move from Leap. Shaking his defender and finishing with the easy left-handed layup. Great job using that pick and roll, but no communication on that Father Henry side. Still up by 18 though. And a foul. Menzies will head to the line for another 2 free throw. And this one called on Gabe Teneza. We'll head to break, but when we come back, Father Henry up 18 points. Welcome back as we see a couple free throws drilled by Jalen Menzies and extending this lead to 20 points. Ball worked around. Sakota, mid-range jumper, back iron, no good. Now Jalen Menzies. Caleb Johnson, good block. And on the other end, slamming it down. Huge tomahawk there. Still trailing by 18. Maybe that'll spark something for King's side. And Lamb off on that one. This one last touched by Julian Leap. It will stay with Henry Carr. Kickball called. This one will reset the game clock to 14 seconds. Only 7 minutes left in this one, but Paul Melnick not taking anything easy. Checking in Joshua Morgan once again, even with this 18-point lead. And Morgan right away getting some touch. Swinging it around. Back to Morgan. Elbow jumper, no good. Long rebound. Now Sakota. Getting pressed, and a kickball called. It'll stay with Kings.
Hey, we gotta talk more though. Gotta talk. Caleb, get between him and the ball. No catch. Ball side, Caleb. Ball side, Caleb. Close it, Jay.
And a deep throw. Sakota. Good pass there. Nuwagha. Just long. on the other end. Behind the back, unable to finish. Nuwaga with another rebound. Now Lamb running the pick and roll. And a great feed on the inside. Marcus Harding finishing over. Ball swung around. And a kick ball. Joshua Morgan on the kick. It'll stay with Kings.
Hey, Caleb. Josh and Caleb read the catch. Okay, he's up. Orange! 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 Orange!
Jalen Paisley with the ball up top. And a deep three. This one well short. Lamb with another rebound. Kobe Lamb dishes it off. Caleb Johnson unable to finish, corralling his own offensive rebound and will get fouled, shooting 2 free throws. With just over 5 minutes left in this game and a 20-point lead for Father Henry, it looks like the die has almost been cast. All they'll need to do right now is see out the rest of this game, and they should have their 7th win of the season. A win tonight would keep them in 2nd place, trailing only Orangeville in the East. And with a loss, Kings College would drop to 7-5 on the season, but remain in 4th place in the West Division.
Outside, Kobe!
Jalen Paisley with this one blocked, forcing the shot clock violation and a turnover here. I believe that went off Josh Morgan's foot. And Kings will have a fresh 24 on the shot clock.
Caleb, read the catch. Read the catch, Josh. Read.
Sakota.
Read.
Looking to go isolated. Swinging it around. Floater. Drops down the mid-range floater. Gabe Teneza. Jalen Shirley with it. Always Shirley. Swings it around. Big turnover. Teneza with it. Sakota with another turnover. Big theme of the second half. Henry Carr with a lot of steals, forcing Kings into quite a few turnovers. And that might do it. 19-point lead. 4 minutes left in this one. Joshua Morgan doing a great job in this game, controlling the complexion on both ends of the floor. Heading to the line for 2 more free throws. Morgan, of course, one of the driving forces for this high-powered offense. One of the highest usage rates today. And tacking on a couple more points in this game, which seems inevitable what the end result will be. Sakota into the corner. Another three. This one knocked down. Julian Leap with a three-pointer. A very rare three-pointer for either of these teams. Lamb. Morgan, good move. Nearly finished, but another offensive rebound. And Joshua Morgan doing a great job once again of corralling his own miss and going up strong. Seems to be one of the things that Henry Carr has done well today is missing their shots, and not just one of the players on the team getting the rebound, but the actual shooter getting the rebound and either getting fouled on the putback or able to convert it off the offensive board. That, as well as the forced turnovers, has truly been the distinguishing factor between these two sides. This one up, no good. And another three. Unable to connect on back-to-back. Nuagha with the rebound and the putback. Joshua Morgan. Shirley. And a foul called on John Lewis Morvan. Checking into the game, Malik Kador. And Father Henry Carr controlling an 18-point lead under the 3-minute mark. Joshua Morgan. Decides not to use the screen. Goes straight up. And an offensive rebound. Not sure if that was a pass or a shot, but deflected and staying with Father Henry Carr. And we'll see Kobe Lamb on the inbound play. Quick turnover, short shot clock. They'll head the other way. And another block. Nuagha, though, grabs it off the miss. Goes up strong and finishes. Number 11, John Lewis Morvan. With a little bit of fancy stuff there. Too little, too late, though, as Father Henry still leads this one by 16. What a great play from Morvan. Kobe Lamb. Ball stolen and stopped by number 14, Gabe Teneza. And rebound, Nuagha. Taking it himself. Swinging it off. Manella working it around. Ball inside. Strong finish there by John Lewis Morvan. Joshua Morgan still on the court. This lead down to 12, but it looks like time will play a huge role into deciding this game. And mid-range jumper sticks it, Jalen Shirley, with just over a minute left in this one and a 14-point lead. Big take and a big steal there. Heading the other way. Shirley kicks it up. Aggressive move and an offensive foul called on Joshua Morgan. And an inbound violation by Gabe Teneza. And it will stay, it will go with Henry Carr now. Morgan. And a good finish there by Glendon Atuo Mamek. Just under a minute left. Father Henry Carr breaking past the 100 barrier again. Ball being swung around. And a travel called, this one on number 5, Robert Manella. Joshua Morgan works it around. Courage on the inside. This one blocked, but will stay with Father Henry. 11 seconds left in the shot clock. 18 seconds left on the game clock. Ball being swung around. 6 seconds left, shot clock. And they're just going to dribble it out. Joshua Morgan not going to shoot it. And this game coming to the end. Father Henry 101 in this. And it looks like Kings will just dribble out the clock. At the end of this one, Father Henry Carr taking advantage of a sloppy third quarter and putting up a 20-point lead throughout that time. They'll take the win in this game 101-85. On behalf of Ryan Siegel and the OSBA, we thank you for tuning in to tonight's game.
Thanks, man.